Yo, what's good, everybody? Welcome to another edition of Say That with Vuitton Bond. I am your host, Vuitton Bond, rapper, producer, entrepreneur, creative, artist extraordinaire, all that good stuff. And this is episode number 17. The reason I listed all of those titles of what I do relates to this episode. This episode is basically how you guys can support us, artists, your favorite artists, the right way. But before we get into it, gotta pay some bills like always. This episode's brought to you by www.VuittonBondMusic.com. You go there, sign up for my email list, you'll get the Gold Bars tape for free. That's one thing. But you also get a whole bunch of other fun stuff, man. Whole bunch of other goodies. You know, maybe get early release content. You know, that's a plus in it. So go ahead, www.VuittonBondMusic.com. And this talk is also brought to you by the listeners of Vuitton Bond, my favorite people. Much love to y'all. So, how to support your favorite artist the right way. So let me tell y'all, man, like, I was at work the other day and I was talking to a coworker. Now this guy, good buddy of mine, man, you know, we chop it up about everything, but we were just talking about music. He's a metalhead. He's into metal. He listens to like Metallica and shit like that. And he was basically talking about how, you know, he supports his favorite artists through listening to him on Spotify. And I'm like, okay, cool. That's good. But that's not real support. That's not good enough. If you ask me, that's not good enough. Well, he's like, I don't buy CDs, you know, and why would I buy a CD for $10 when I can go ahead and get a Spotify subscription for $10 and listen to all my favorite bands? And I'm like, yeah, that's economical. That's what a lot of people are doing these days. But, you know, the fact of the matter is you're not that level of fan that you think you are. See, a real fan is going to buy a t-shirt. A real fan is going to buy the CD anyway. A real fan is going to really involve themselves in everything this particular artist does. Okay, see, I listen to music on Spotify, or for me, not really Spotify. I'm more of an Apple Music guy. But for my favorite artist, I go the extra mile. I'm gonna go see him in concert. I'm gonna go see my favorite artist. I'm gonna buy tickets as soon as they're available. I'm gonna go to an event. I buy a t-shirt, all that stuff, right? Basically, I was able to shame my coworker, my buddy, my pal, into buying a t-shirt from one of his favorite bands. He was talking about how this particular metal artist was giving guitar lessons on Facebook Live. Basically, because it's no secret, we're going through a global pandemic right now. It shut down a lot of different industries. Music industry being one of those industries, okay? Nobody's doing shows. You can't do shows. They've all been canceled, right? So how are we as artists gonna get revenue? Well, there's a lot of different things that people are doing. The aforementioned guitar lessons on Facebook Live. Facebook Live concerts, Instagram Live concerts. Patreon/membership site exclusives. You know, things like that. Still selling merch. USPS, UPS, DHL, they're all still running, so we're still sending y'all stuff, right? When you order. So you can still order something. These are the different ways that artists are generating revenue during this uncertain time in history. So if you really want to support, man, here's how you do it, okay? Whoever your favorite artist is, man, keep up with them. Take a look at them. See what they're doing, man. Engage with their work. Engage with their content. Because we work really hard to create stuff. It's not easy creating music or, you know, any kind of art. I'm working on an album right now. It's fucking hard for me personally right now. It's difficult. You know, it's tough to go in the pit of your stomach and just pull out whatever's there. It's tough to sit in silence in the studio on a regular basis, waiting for inspiration or basically trying to force inspiration to come. It's hard. It's hard. We work incredibly hard to bring y'all entertainment and value. So, the best way to support is not through listening on Spotify. It's not through watching a YouTube video. Even though all that stuff is great, it's appreciated. But the right way, the proper way, is to patron our business. Buy something. See, a Spotify stream, I told my buddy, yeah, I get streamed on Spotify, and I do. Shout out to the listeners of Vuitton Bond, those beautiful, beautiful people. I get streamed on Spotify, but guess how much I make per stream? It's like 0.00003412971111 cents per stream. I should have actually looked it up before I said that. And there's different tiers. So like I'm gonna get paid differently from a free account than from a premium account. And also there's like a mechanical royalty in there somewhere that they need to be paying out. But I think my publishing company takes care of that as well. They go out and they get that. So there's a bunch of different ways that we get paid from streams. It's very complicated. I don't want to get into it right now. I'm just trying to help the artists who are struggling right now because of the pandemic. So just like all my episodes lately have been about this damn pandemic. This is crazy. It's this is disrupting life as we know it in a way that I couldn't imagine. So anyway, yes. So if I drop something on IG, if I drop a verse, man, maybe hit the donate link. Look, listen, hold up. Before I get into that, yo, I'm not asking for anything. I'm really not. I'm not making this for me because I'm just, I'm not even trying to monetize at this point. I'm just giving y'all work. That's it. I'm just trying to make great music and put it out to y'all right now. Eventually, that's going to come down the line. And then I'm not making this podcast for people like Drake, who have all the fucking money in the world, or Taylor Swift. I'm making it for the guys and girls who are on the road. They rely on that. And now they don't get anything because they can't gig or they can't play. So, but at the same time, I do have to say, if you feel compelled to leave a bunch of fire emojis, I appreciate that. And if you want to leave goat emojis too, that's wonderful as well. I appreciate that, but there is a donate link. There's a paypal.me/Vuitton Bond. Y'all get that link. It's under the podcast. If you really feel compelled to, throw a brother like 50 cents, $1, whatever, just show your love, man. Show your love. It's kind of like, now I don't go to church. I've not been to church since 2001. So I may just burst into flames, but it's just like an offering plate at church. Hey, throw what you can in there. I got stuff on Bandcamp. You can buy something on Bandcamp, name your own price. It doesn't have to be anything crazy. Okay? These are just ideas that I'm giving you guys for the artists that you follow. Okay, straight up. I know there was a bunch of stuff I wanted to talk about. I feel like I covered it all. Yes, support us through, watching live streams, different tipping systems that somebody may have, Patreon. I don't know, buy some merch, buy a CD. Hey, my 2017 album, The Night is Dark and Full of Terrors, is on iTunes, it's on Amazon. You can get it through my website, VuittonBondMusic.com. Just scroll. It's right in the middle. You just click it. $10. That's it. That's just an example. Keep engaging with the content, but I can't eat off of fire emojis. And when I say I mean us as musicians. I mean us as musicians. I can't eat off of fire emojis, man. I don't think anyone can. If the grocery store can accept fire emojis, then, we'd be cooking with gas for real. But unfortunately, money makes the world go round. So that's all I wanted to talk about today, man. Like, if y'all want to support some people, support your favorite artists, that's the way to do it. It ain't through fire emojis. It ain't through, little tiny streams here and there. Nah, if somebody drop an album and you really rock with them, buy the album. Because the album is basically, it's not about the music itself. You're not buying the music. You're thanking the artist for the value that they gave. Maybe they signed the record or something. Maybe you get the vinyl version, the collector's edition. You buy the collector's content in order to say, hey, I like what you're doing. I rock with you. Here you go. Boom. Feed your kids. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it's somebody who gets a billion streams like Metallica or fucking Drake, that's different. They don't need it. I'm gonna be real. They don't need it. And you know what? A lot of these people, those big people, they got a machine behind them, a label behind them. So fuck it. Other people, on the other hand, have no machine behind them. I don't have a machine behind me. It's just me. It's literally just me. Other people, they got like a little team around them. They're doing their thing. They're not at the biggest level yet. So it's tough for them to finance their life with their music. And that's what we're all trying to do. I make music so I can make a better life for myself and my family. That's one of the reasons. I do also have an intense drive to be number one and to be the greatest that I can be. Preferably the greatest of all time. If not the greatest of all time, the greatest that I can be. That's the goal. That's the intention. That's the purpose. You got to be purposeful with your work, no matter what you do. And of course, the greatest compensation is cash, because again, money is energy, and you're putting energy into your work. It's a fair exchange. Fair exchange is not robbery. And I'll leave you guys with that, man. This was episode 17 of Say That with Vuitton Bond. Make sure you tip your favorite artist next time you listen to him, man. And I'll see y'all in the next episode. Say that.